Hello, this is Sarah Brosh. Welcome back to my channel. So I just am going to do a quick video because obviously it's been quite a while since I have made any videos. I've been just ferociously busy with so many things, and also it's not the easiest thing in the world for me to do because obviously I'm going to be viciously and relentlessly attacked, but I know that I need to do it. And of course, it's not just for me. It's not just about, saving my life and career, but it's about stopping the woke KKK monsters from getting anyone else killed, from destroying any other innocents. And it's about restoring due process at Yale and everywhere, and so many other things. So let's get started. So I want to do a quick video just to get back into the swing of things tonight. And I want to talk about how happy I am that Elon Musk is buying Twitter and how wonderful this is. And I want to first and foremost address Sunny Hostin, one of the co-hosts from The View on ABC, a talk show. And Sunny Hostin is a truly despicable, horrifying person. And she was an avid participant in the witch hunt at Yale. She's a bigot, she's a charlatan, she's a liar, she's a fraud, she's a racist. And she was thrilled to participate in the witch hunt at Yale to get an obviously innocent civil rights attorney killed, me, for Black trauma, moral outrage, industry money. Of course, she didn't care. She destroyed the Living While Black movement. She was happy to exploit the shootings and killings of, including by the police, of Black men and boys and women and girls, for that matter. And so she's just an absolutely horrifying person who put my life in the gravest of danger, who almost got me killed, who helped destroy my lifelong human and civil rights academic and legal careers. So, so Sunny Hostin of The View is just horrible and evil and vile. So she made a statement that basically Elon Musk is buying Twitter for white men basically who want to engage in hate speech, for white men who want to harass Black women, for white men who, want to say horrible things about Black people. So basically she said that, that Elon Musk was buying Twitter for those white men. And what I want to make abundantly, perfectly clear to Sunny Hostin is this. You are incorrect, Sunny Hostin. Elon Musk is buying Twitter for me. Elon Musk is buying Twitter for me. And the reason why I say that is because, and other people have said ridiculous things like this too, like Roxane Gay was saying ridiculous things like this, that Elon Musk is just going to turn, Twitter into a cesspool of hate speech and harassment and abuse and stalking and defamation. And I'm not sure what social media site Sunny Hostin and Roxane Gay and the other woke KKK monsters think they're on, but Twitter is already a cesspool of harassment and abuse and stalking and defamation and, and hate speech and bigotry. So I'm not sure what social media site you think you've been on for the past 4 years, but I know what social media site I've been on. The point for Elon Musk to buy Twitter is not even to stop that. Like, no one thinks that Elon Musk buying Twitter is going to stop, my hand's just getting a little tired. I'll just hold it with both hands. No one in their right mind thinks that Elon Musk buying Twitter is going to stop the woke KKK monsters from trying to drive private citizen nobodies like me to suicide via woke KKK cancel culture and trial by Twitter without due process for Black trauma, moral outrage industry, money and gain. No one thinks that. No one thinks that the Sunny Hostins are going away and that Sunny Hostin's going to stop trying to make Black trauma, moral outrage industry money hand over fist by getting private citizen nobodies, especially vulnerable white women like me, to trying to get us killed and destroy our lives for Black trauma, moral outrage industry money and drive us to suicide. No one thinks that Elon Musk buying Twitter is going to stop Sunny Hostin from doing that. No one thinks that Elon Musk buying Twitter is going to stop Roxane Gay from trying to get private citizen nobodies killed, destroy their lives for Black trauma, moral outrage industry money and gain by subjecting them to woke KKK cancel culture and trial by Twitter without due process. No one thinks this. No one thinks Roxane Gay is going to stop trying to drive private citizen nobodies, especially vulnerable white women like me, to just suicide on Twitter. No one thinks that's going to stop because Elon Musk buys Twitter. No one thinks this. This is why Elon Musk is buying Twitter. And this is why Elon Musk is buying Twitter for me. And I want the Sunny Hostins of the world, the Roxane Gays of the world, the rest of the woke KKK monsters of the world, especially of Twitter, to understand this. He's buying Twitter for me because now you won't be able to get Twitter to simply ban your victims, to silence them, the ones that you try to drive to suicide on Twitter via woke KKK cancel culture and trial by Twitter for Black trauma, moral outrage industry money. Like me, I was permanently banned and wrongfully permanently banned twice by Twitter for reporting egregious abuse and harassment and stalking and defamation. And that's ongoing. In fact, it's gotten worse. It's probably gotten much worse since Elon Musk announced that he is going to buy Twitter, that he is buying Twitter. No one thinks that any of that is going to stop. He's buying Twitter for me, so now when I defend myself and speak real truth to power and tell the truth, the simple, honest to God truth about the witch hunt at Yale and what was done to be by most of Twitter's blue checkmark public figures, I don't have to be afraid of being banned wrongfully for being a true whistleblower, for speaking real truth to power, for standing up to the woke KKK monsters on Twitter. That is why Elon Musk is buying Twitter. So that I don't have to be, no one thinks that the woke KKK monsters are going to stop trying to drive me to suicide on Twitter. No one thinks this. In fact, the abuse, the stalking, harassment has probably gotten worse. Much, much worse very recently. And of course, everyone knows that Richard Painter has resumed his now 8-month Twitter terror campaign against me to drive me to suicide and destroy my life. And he's made it the centerpiece of his campaign, of his campaign to represent the 1st Congressional District in Minnesota, southern Minnesota, in the U.S. Congress. Okay, no one thinks that's going to stop. But now, when I speak up and defend myself and fight back, and when I tell the truth about what Richard Painter did to me, I won't be banned for it like I was in the fall, late fall, I think it was. When I speak the truth now and tell the truth about what was done to me during the witch hunt at Yale after the Living or Napping While Black hate crime hoax at Yale, I don't have to worry, I don't have to be afraid that I'm going to be banned for telling the truth about what the ACLU did to me, about what the New York Times did to me, about what CNN did to me, about what Joy Reid did to me, about what Whoopi Goldberg did to me. I don't have to be afraid that I'm going to be banned for telling the truth. That is why Elon Musk is buying Twitter. No one thinks that this is going to stop the woke KKK monsters from trying to drive private citizen nobodies to suicide. What needs to happen, and I'll do another video about this, but what needs to happen is that our tort law, which varies from state to state, has to catch up to the reality that we live virtual lives now online, especially on social media, so that private citizen nobodies like me, when we're mobbed, when we're set upon by the woke KKK mob that are coming for, for our heads, that we have meaningful access to the courts, so that we can be made whole and seek restitution after, our lives have been decimated by woke KKK cancel culture on Twitter. That's what has to happen. But Elon Musk is buying Twitter for me. Elon Musk is buying Twitter for me and everybody like me, all the victims of woke KKK cancel culture, so that we don't have to be terrified anymore that we're going to be silenced and banned for speaking the truth, for speaking real truth to power, and for standing up to our abusers. That's why Elon Musk is buying Twitter. Please understand that. And I especially want Sunny Hostin to understand that. Okay, I'll stop there, but this was good. I'm glad that I'm going to be making YouTube videos again, and I'm really going to commit myself to making at least one a day. And please, I'll have all my fundraising links below. Please support me. I have a $30,000 legal bill, and I am fighting to restore due process at Yale. I love you all so much. Have a great night. Bye.